what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today, and welcome to the F1 2022 car in Assetto Corsa. So today, we have got the Racing Studio Formula Hybrid for 2022. Originally, obviously, it was going to be the 2021 car, but it's been delayed due to, obviously, COVID and the kind of freezing of regulations for next season. So this is the car we're going to be getting in 2022. Not exactly, obviously, but near enough, and it's a beautiful mod that has been made by Racing Studio. I'll link it below if you want to go get it. You do have to pay a small amount, but it's a very small amount if you consider what you're getting. I mean, look at this beautiful 3D model that we can look at. Also, finally, I've managed to actually bother to get things like Content Manager installed for Assetto Corsa, so I can actually do a cool little intro like this where we can look really quite in detail at this 3D model. But, you know, you've got this simplified front wing, the lower nose, very, very low nose, kind of IndyCar style in a way, I guess. Then you've got the kind of deflectors on the top to kind of help airflow. Obviously, dirty air coming off the kind of back of a car and trying to control it as best we can. Massive, massive tunnels you can see there in the bargeboard area. And obviously, it continues underneath the entire end of the car. And then a huge diffuser and a very, very large and aggressive rear wing and rear end, really. The entire engine cover into the rear wing looks very, very naughty. And I think, in a way, in many ways, this new car is going to suit the Halo even more so. Like, it looks like it's just meant to be. And then the side pods I really like. I really love the inlets, the way they're kind of aggressively swooped back. And then you've just got the very sleek, slim-lined bodywork that will hopefully, emphasis on that, encourage better racing for F1 2022. But today, we're here on Assetto Corsa to check it out for ourselves in-game. Of course, we don't know how accurate it's going to be, but it might give us a little inkling into how the cars might feel, and more importantly, how they might race. But we've got quite a few liveries that I've got installed as well, so I'm just going to quickly show you guys some of them, because some of them are really, really cool. So I think one of them is the retro Red Bull 2013 Vettel livery, which, I mean, yeah, there it is. I mean, this looks awesome. I would love if Red Bull could bring back a livery like this. The R25 Alonso Renault, I mean, that looks pretty naughty as well. So you can see we've got a good selection. We've got a good selection of really fun liveries for this car. I think that lastly, do I have a Brawn one? I'm pretty sure I did install a Brawn GP livery, but I don't think I actually have it right now on this list. But I think we also have a old Honda style livery as well. That looks pretty sick as well with a lucky stripe livery. But anyway, you get the gist of it. We've got F1 2022 cars, the Formula Hybrid X as it's called by Racing Studios, and let's now go and see how it's to drive. Right, let's get this started then. Here we are at Silverstone, as I thought it'd be a good, decent circuit, because obviously I know it well, you guys know it well, so it seems like a good baseline to kind of see how the car reacts. But first of all, can we just appreciate the engine sound of this mod and this thing? Ooh, that crackle when the revs are coming down, that is lovely. Right, let's kick this into gear and get going. First of all, I can feel the car, the dimensions are very different. I can already tell that from here on the onboards. It's very wide. It's a very thick boy on the either side of the cockpit. I'm actually in love with that engine sound. I am in love with it when you're changing down. Really sounds great. Brakes seem pretty much the same as the 2020 mod, 2020 car. Obviously, it would be quite similar. Coring-wise, I gotta say, I didn't show you most of that, but coring-wise, it's, I don't know, it's hard to tell, because Assetto Corsa, anyway, has a lot of understeer, I feel, for all the open-wheel cars. Like, there's just not enough front-end downforce, I feel, on the base game overall for any of the open-wheelers. But it feels like there's slightly less response than the 2020 car, which kind of makes some sort of sense in a way, because obviously the front end is a lot simpler. But we're making a lot more downforce underneath the car. And so mid-corner, the car is gripping up. And then you can kind of get on the power a little bit early and then just get on your way, basically. Ooh, he says that as he has a little bit of a mid-apex drift. One thing I will say about the car, no matter how it handles, the look of the car looks so good. I think it looks so mean. The rear wing is a little bit high for my liking. Because you can see from this angle, it looks a bit ridiculous in my opinion. That's the only kind of criticism I have about it. Apart from that, I love the look of it. It's a lovely blend of like almost classic F1 cars, some modern inspirations, and then also like a bit of IndyCar in there, or just really honestly like the 2015 Ferrari, which was a beautiful car in my opinion, the 2015 Ferrari with the low nose, which I really like on this obviously with the Ferrari livery, but even the other liveries look really great with it. But the car looks mean as well, because it looks so suckered down. Right, so we swapped to some Aston Martin green, and we're here for a 5-lap race around Silverstone with a full grid. You can see a Mercedes car just there on the top of the screen. I'm looking forward to this. I think these cars, with the AI also in this game especially, it's going to be intriguing. Also, I'm still not fully used to the turn-in, the bite-in point of this car, so I think I'm going to have to get used to it a little bit, but hopefully we can have some good racing, and we'll see how maybe 2022 might look like for us with a load of F1 cars. So let's see. Here we go to 6 red lights to the British Grand Prix. We're underway. We're going to take it easy into turn 1, because I know the AI can be a little bit slow and a bit erratic, so just easy does it. We've got an Alpine car up ahead. I've actually oh my, well, you know, oh my god. Okay, well, welcome to 2022. Jesus. I was going to say, let's take it easy with the AI, and also I've forgotten how many different liveries I've got installed onto the game, but then someone decided to go airborne, so that's good. Let's go again. As but it wouldn't be in a set course of video, to be honest, from me. We didn't have to restart the race, because either I've mucked it up or the AI have mucked it up quite badly. You know, there's you know, swings and roundabouts to playing on a game that's come out in 2014, you know. It looks beautiful with the Soul mod and things like that, and, you know, great mods like this, but you can tell it's a bit old in some of the coding with the AI, just generally lack of raceability sometimes with them. But at the moment, we'll try our best. But we've got a Renault, well, modern Renault livery, and then we've got an old Williams one up ahead, I think that is, of the old FW. I can't remember the number ever. Bad F1 fan, but I just can't. That's how bad my memory is, really, with little things like that. But we're going to try and go around the outside, if we can, out to the inside of Luffield. Can we keep our nose in here on the Renault? Yes, we can. Get on the power. There we go. Lovely little move there at Luffield, as we're now catching up. As obviously now we're really getting some speed here with the ERS modes. I don't know if the AI using as many as we go and understeer through cops, and we actually are still side by side somewhat, and we get him. I'm not going to dive in there just yet. Going to take it easy, go to balance low, over the bump, easy. A lot of understeer on this right-hander, for sure. We have to get a lot of steer lock there to get the nose in, but now balance high. I don't know if these I'm pretty sure I did set the AI pretty high to what I thought I did for the snow video, but they seem pretty slow on the straight, so I'm going to go on charging on the straights just to give them a chance, because for some reason they don't seem to be accelerating very quickly off any of these corners. But we're going to go down the inside of one of the Alpine cars, get used to the word Alpine and the oh my different livery, because that's what it's going to be from next year. That was, I must say, a sensational catch. That was actually biblical. That was, I haven't said that word in a while in a video, but that demanded it, because I thought that was going to be game over as we now overtake the Alpine. Going to go for the big dive on the inside of Village. Lovely move. Yeah, squeeze him out. Yeah, he's in the mirror still, though. He's still having a good old fight, trying to get around the outside, but we're going to squeeze him out. He's still in the mirror, but we're going to now go balance low. Catch up here to Fernando Alonso in his retro Renault. Oh my, can you imagine if Renault actually went back to that sort of livery for 2022? That would be, it's never going to happen, but it would be amazing. But we're up into P8. So actually, to be fair, I may have just got this AI right, because we may just be able to fight for P1 by the end of lap 3. So I may have just got this pitch perfect in terms of the difficulty level here. But I'm actually getting the hang of it now. I'm actually getting some confidence in the downforce of this car, relative to what Assetto Corsa will allow me, because as I say many times, and the only reason I keep on saying it is because it just maybe looks really weird from the outboard if you've not played Assetto Corsa yourself, that there seems to be a lack of downforce really with these cars, or any F1 cars on this game. Oh! How has he sent me there? Wow, okay. Now he's actually getting aggressive. What's up with his AI today? They're going from being so timid in his straight line acceleration to being quite aggressive in the brake zones here as we get past Andre Lotra. I think that's in the Fantasy Porsche livery I've got installed on, and now we're catching up to the top pack here as there's a bit of a train here. Hopefully that's not going to be the case in 2022. Big DRS trains, hopefully not. But we've got the, I think you'll like this one, guys. A little Easter egg here. We've got a lovely little funny Williams Colgate livery like the one I had in Road to Glory. I'll link a load of these livery mods in the description, by the way, as we now go down the inside to the outside of Village. Have to take avoiding action, though, as we steam in to that corner. So we're down to P5. So we've got it all to do in this last lap of this Grand Prix. Come on, let's give chase. Get to balanced high. Give me the full power. I haven't even been using DRS this entire time. Let's see what we can do around the outside. Easy, easy, easy. Turn in. Lovely. Bit of a drift there. That's fine. Oh, bit of more drift there. Wow. Okay. Oh! Okay, power delivery. A little bit spiky. Going to catch up to, I don't even know what car this is. Is this another Porsche? I think it's another Porsche, yeah. And then we've got George Russell leading the way in this race. Is that a sign of things to come? Maybe. He's in a black Mercedes as well. It's meant to be. Aston Martin v Mercedes. Could it be? You never know. I hope so. Can you imagine that? Sebastian Vettel v George Russell. Mercedes v Aston Martin. That would be insane. But we've overtaken him, and we can see through the end of this race. And so as we come through to the final stretch and few corners of this race, and you can see now with the lovely offboard cameras this Aston Martin car in all its full glory to the end of the video. I'm going to say, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Do you want to see some more content with the potential Fantasy 2022 Formula Hybrid X car? Let me know what configurations, combinations you might want to see in the future. Till then, guys, if you're new around here, do get subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.